What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Professor Anime coming back at you with another video. In today's video, guys, I am here to bring you all my review of Durarara X2 Ketsu episode 9. Now, a little disclaimer out of the way before we start this video. I just wanted to say that I actually ended up watching this episode twice because of the fact the first time I ended up watching it, I completely did not understand what was going on. I had many questions as to what was going on in the first place. I was a little bit confused. The second time, I'm still confused. I'm still left confused, really. Some questions I did have ended up getting answered, and there's quite a few other stuff that I want to talk about for this episode review of Durarara, but I just want to let you guys know that this might end up being a short video compared to my other reviews of Durarara that I might have out there, because honestly, I was very confused out of this episode. It was a good episode nonetheless, but it was still very confusing. Let me know in the comments down below if you thought this episode was confusing as well. But anyway, with that out of the way, let's actually start with the review of Durarara. So we have it to where in this episode, pretty much the town of Ikebukuro has gone amok. I mean, everybody is being possessed by Saika. We have it to where those who are possessed are possessing other people who aren't possessed yet by simply just touching them or, cutting them or something like that. And then they end up becoming possessed, and we see that one of Oba's henchmen does in fact get possessed as well. Now, one of the questions that I have is, somebody needs to clarify me on who is the true original Saika user, because I have so many questions regarding these, because as we know, there were 4 Saika users that we used to know. Or that we know right now, currently. We have Sonohara's mother, who is dead right now. Then there's Kusaragi, and then there is Haruna. So technically there is only 3 that we know. However, that bearded guy could possibly be a 4th Saika user, because it seems that he is possessing Haruna in order for Haruna to possess everybody in the town. So basically, in a sense, he is using her power, which we got confirmation on in the last episode of Durarara. But, we had it to where in that beginning scene with Akabayashi, he is pondering on, was in fact the sword of Saika inherited by Sonohara's mother and then passed down to Sonohara herself? Because at the same time, it's really confusing, because does that mean that Sonohara isn't really the true Saika user? Maybe that sword is actually not the real sword that was passed down from her mother. Maybe it's a completely different sword, and maybe that bearded guy is actually the leader of all the Saika users, because I mean, I'm so confused on what's going on with all these different Saikas and everything. Durarara is a very confusing series, but oh my god, please clarify me on that. Man, this is gonna be a bad review. Oh, and also, it seems that Kusaragi is actually an accomplice of that bearded dude, because it seems that there is actually 2 Saika users who are actually, cooperating with one another, because we saw it to where he ends up calling Kusaragi, and then the next scene panels to where we see Verona, Kusaragi, and the girl who is one of Izaya's henchmen. She's the karate cool person, and yeah, they're fighting, and we see it to where Kusaragi's phone is ringing on the floor, and she obviously has this guy's number, so yeah, we can't exactly tell that Kusaragi is in fact an accomplice of the bearded dude. Now, what I want to know is, does Shinra have some control over Saika? It seems like he has control over himself. And also, in this episode, we see it to where Celti actually looks like she has control of her old self as well. Because Celti is the type of person that doesn't like people to get into fights. But as we know, Celti has now regained her head, and she's a completely different person right now. But it looks like she has control over her old self as well, because there is that one moment in the scene where Izaya is about to lit the match, and fire is about to go out and about to engulf Shizuo, and Celti completely disperses the fire. So what's up with that? And the fights between Shizuo and Izaya ends for now, where we have it to where Shizuo ends up playing baseball with Izaya, and Izaya is actually the ball. Like, and he gets thrown into a window. Like, I thought we were going to see more of them battling it out, but then again, Izaya is the type to lay down traps, which we have seen in the last episode before. And like Izaya, in a physical fight, he's not going to be able to win against Shizuo. He's really not. He has no chance. So that's why he uses his mind. Izaya is the brains, Shizuo is the brawn. And Rokujo and Oba still have yet to meet, and then we have Mikoto hiding somewhere with a gun. What he exactly is going to do with that gun, I am not exactly sure at this point, but it does seem there is about 3 death flags, because in this episode we actually got some flashback scenes with Shinra, Shizuo, and Izaya, and these 3 guys look like they have potential death flags on their head. Izaya, Shizuo, and Shinra, and I'm gonna add a 4th one in, maybe possibly Mikado himself. We don't know exactly what exactly is going to go down in these future episodes of Durarara, because Durarara, you know, can do a completely different plot twist than usual, like it has done in the past, but I don't know. I really don't know who is going to end up possibly dying, but I have a feeling that nobody is going to end up dying because of the fact that Durarara really isn't that type of series. We really haven't gotten any deaths in the past seasons of Durarara, so why start now? You know what I'm saying? So there's that. That about does it for my review of Durarara X2 Ketsu Episode 9. I really hope you guys somewhat enjoyed it, because I know it wasn't the best review that I have done. I mean, I've done a lot of better reviews in the past of Durarara, but this episode, guys, it got me so confused, and I don't fully understand like the whole thing with the Saikas. If anybody can let me know in the comments down below about that, and as far as clarifying me to some other scenes that have actually been going down in the past seasons of Durarara that will probably, you know, make more sense for me for these future episodes of Durarara, then yeah, definitely let me know in the comments down below. Hopefully I'm not going to get too much hate for this episode. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments down below on what you thought about this episode of Durarara. Don't forget to drop a like if you liked the video, and if you want to stay up to date to my future content on this channel, please hit that red subscribe button below, and you'll never miss a video from me. That about does it for this video, guys. I'm out, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Have a great day.